Welcome to Franklin Diagnostics. Today I'll be demonstrating how to complete a breath test that you'll be receiving in your home. You get a package like this, which will contain an instruction list along with a requisition form. You'll also be getting the bag that you'll be blowing in, labels, test tubes, as well as packaging. The requisition form should be filled out, including your name, date, referring physician, gender, and should be signed and dated. The instructions include what you should and should not do in order to prepare for the test. There are medications that you should stop taking 14 days prior to the test, as well as medications that you should stop taking 7 days prior to the test. You'll follow a diet 1 day before the test. Here's a suggested list of foods that you can't eat that day. You need to fast 12 hours before the test. Only small sips of water are allowed during and prior to the test. You also cannot chew gum or smoke. You can brush your teeth in the morning, but please do not use toothpaste or mouthwash as they contain sugar. Let's begin the test. This is the bag that you'll be blowing into. Here, this is the mouthpiece. This is the tube holder. Beware for the needle inside. First, you must blow into the bag in order to make sure that it has not been ruptured and that it is still intact. Then, you will take one of these glass tubes. You must insert the glass tube halfway into the holder, making sure not to puncture the top yet. Then, you'll blow into the bag to make sure it's fully filled up. Then you'll push down on the glass tube and continue blowing into the bag for 10 seconds in order to get your sample. It should all look something like this. Then you'll have to label the tube. We've provided labels for you. You write sample number 1 because this is your first tube and the time that the sample was taken, 8 a.m. You'll remove the label and place it onto the glass tube. After your first tube, this is the substrate that you'll be drinking. It must be dissolved in 8 to 10 ounces of water. After dissolving the solution, you must drink the entirety of the cup. Then, after waiting 20 minutes, you're ready to move on to tube number 2. You'll follow the same procedure as you did for tube number 1, making sure that the bag is inflated before you puncture the tube. You should blow into the tube for 10 seconds again. Then, you'll label it as sample number 2 with the time that it was taken. You'll continue the breath test every 20 minutes by filling up these glass tubes until you reach the last one. It'll be 10 tubes total. Always remember that the bag should be filled with air and you should continue blowing into the bag for 10 seconds in order to fill up the glass tube. Once you've reached the last one, you'll label it with the number and time, and then package it into the provided packaging. Then you'll remove the adhesive strip, close the bag, place it back into the box that we've provided, along with other completed samples, your signed requisition form. You'll seal the box, place the provided mailing label onto it, and mail it back to us from the post office. Then you've completed your breath test. Thank you.